My mind and my body. But there's one thing I say and always keep.
This world shall know pain.
Come and dance with me in hell, won't you?
What is up, peeps? It is time for another episode of Chibi No Podcast. You got me, David the Smash Fan.
Mister.
Japuri on drinking his Dr. Pepper is sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Just read the cue cards.
Okay.
Drinking the Dr. Pepper sponsored
Once we actually get sponsors, you only can read the cards. Don't.
All right.
And Sharky.
You remind me of Michael Scott. My, how the turntables have turned.
You miss all the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. That's ball.
Dude, that is him. He does do that.
Talking about The Office, though, do you guys hear that they're gonna have a TV show?
A reboot?
It's not a reboot. It's another show launching in the same universe.
It's about a failing paper company.
Yeah, so
Which is the same thing because I was...
Isn't it a failed newspaper?
Failed
Or a
something.
failing
I think
newspaper?
it's called The Paper.
Yeah.
That's the name of the show.
Like the failing newspaper, which makes sense. Like, nobody gets their news from newspapers. Very few people, I should say, get their news.
The old people do.
So I said few. I didn't say nobody. I just said very few.
Japan, there's a lot of old people. They probably get it a lot. They should move to Japan.
Japan. Have you seen the what do you call it?
The yen?
skid?
Oh yeah, the SNL
Japanese,
skit.
yeah.
Dude, that's so racist, but it's
The
awesome.
Japanese,
I
yeah.
love it. They all have black hair, and you have what's his name, Steve Carell trying to speak Japanese. He does speak it, but they all try and speak it.
So there's a couple of things here. So off air, I was asking about how tall each person was.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Of how tall each certain Dragon Ball characters are. Goku's 5'9", so you don't even cut that. You don't even cut Vegeta. Vegeta's 5'5". And then I was surprised. I thought Piccolo was like 6 something. He's 7'1", dude. He's NBA status.
I'm pretty
7'1"?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Isn't Yao Ming taller than that?
Oh, 7'5". My bad.
Oh no,
That's not right.
That's
canonical to what? That can't be right. He's not that.
Piccolo?
He's what? 2 feet taller than Goku?
Yeah, he's black.
He's 2 feet taller than Goku.
That's what it says. 7'5", 226 centimeters. Also, my camera went out because somebody called me. So can you fix that?
What?
My camera went out because somebody called me. Like I said was going to happen. But, he's like, no, I could do it. My name is David. I'm David from Chibi No Podcast.
Chibi No Podcast. Well, while he walks away, we can definitely showcase a little bit of. I guess you guys talk about like the new look of the office, the Chibi office headquarters.
Yeah, for those who can see behind me, which they can't because the camera's not on. It's white. Everything's painted. 22. 22. It is. Look, he can even look at it, right? 22.
You're calling him a liar.
Yeah.
22, see?
Right.
Here, let me just close the app and redo it. Give me a second. There.
Why don't you be a professional and put your phone on Do Not Disturb?
Because I'm on call.
Oh, well, then that's a you thing.
Again,
it's still.
I told my brother, and
This
he's
has been
like,
the theme of this whole thing.
I told my brother, and he's like, sounds like a you problem. I'm like, okay, just be prepared. That's going to happen. He's like, I don't know.
That's why I don't have brothers, David.
Yeah, you are the reason why you don't have.
Oh, there's someone else here.
I willed it into existence.
We have a lot of people coming in today. It's
At
okay.
the the podcast office, of course.
It's very busy.
Yeah, it is very busy. We still have construction going on. Like we talked about how we're in a new place. Well, I mean,
It's a new space.
painted
It's the
place.
same space but renovated.
Yes.
There you go. I got
So, but we're still doing stuff upstairs. So,
We're gonna get a photocopy machine here. We're gonna hire some interns.
do we need to get some interns? Because I can't do this and fixing everything. It's too much work. But I don't make money off this.
What would you have? What would a chibi
You know that you don't pay
intern do?
interns.
They would just be in the back. They would manage like all of the cameras. Because back there, I actually have a different layouts for when someone's talking.
Okay.
And so they would just switch between whoever's talking to have the focus.
That's pretty
I do
cool.
have them all ready, but I can't do it here.
Not yet, right?
Not yet. I mean, I would have to. I guess I have my what's it called? What's it called? The Steam Deck. I guess if I but it doesn't come all the way here. If it was over here, I could do it here and have the hotkeys done. So something in the future. Well,
The intern or the
the intern, yeah. Once we start making money, the intern's going to be doing all this. I'm not doing that crap, and I'll have them do all the editing.
no, then you're gonna get in trouble because you're gonna want it the exact same way that you want it. Like this is.
There's not much I can do to change.
I can
it.
already see. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, like I know you're gonna be interning with David. He's very particular. He wants his things done exactly this way.
If you don't do it, he gonna get mad at you.
Hey, you've seen my work. I have to be.
Oh,
particular.
your work is great. There's no question. I'm not calling into question.
I just feel bad for the intern.
Hey, we want something good. Okay, you know what? I'll talk about this. No, because talking about being particular. So, the person that's helping us with all of our house renovations is our brother-in-law. He is very particular about painting. He's really, really good at it. I don't think he ever let me paint once. He saw me do like one stroke and he's like, no, sorry.
Yeah, you're bad. He let me paint.
He's being polite. He's telling you suck.
He's like, well, it would be more help if you just didn't.
Yeah, that was just like, oh, but I just did one stroke and that was enough to tell me that I don't need your help.
Why?
One stroke. That's all.
Let's hope that's not what she said, David.
The one pump jump.
Wow.
Good old time.
This is the backroom talk. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been a bit. 2
Yeah,
weeks.
It's been a while.
It's been 2 weeks. There's been a lot of stuff happening. So in those 2 weeks, though, if you guys didn't look at the channel, though, I did finally release the final Soul Silver Soul Link video.
No, we completed like earlier this year, right?
Last
Or
year.
Last year.
I actually completed last summer.
Okay, so we're a year
We
behind.
actually completed that one.
Yeah,
We're a year behind.
Yeah,
Like a year.
I will say I think I said this before, but I'm not releasing the Emerald one because that one.
Why? I get
Dude,
it.
that Emerald,
Yeah.
I don't even know how we started. I think 5 times.
What about the last run? You don't have to start any of the restarts, but the last run.
I might do like a fast forward, maybe one video because
Okay.
Just doing one video. I want to see it.
because I spent so many hours trying to get shinies, and that one was the worst one. So freaking, I don't know what it is about Emerald, but I think it was that you told me that they made the shiny hunting different,
Yeah.
right? So now, like, I think the percentage was even less,
Yeah.
and the grinding on it.
It's less
sucked.
than Heart Gold and Soul Silver for sure. And yeah, it's a buggy game. Well, not a buggy game, but it's meant to run the way it's supposed to run. If you make any changes to it at all, it goes a little crazy.
Yeah, so it was okay.
It's one of the hardest Pokemon games to mod ever.
It was funny.
And Mr. tried he did not do very good. The first time he thought he did
no, I
good.
think every other one I did bad.
I'm just mad about the Kyogre thing.
Yes.
One time I finally get something good.
It's poison
I
type.
randomized it right. I'm like, why the heck is this poison type? And you know what? I actually had friends watching that time. So I had like, as soon as
Is
that
that when
happened,
we
I got
lost?
like 10 messages from like my friends that were watching. They're like, dude, you're so lucky. I'm like, no, I'm not. And they're like, what happened? Why'd you guys restart? I'm like, because my Kyogre's illegal. It's poison type. They're like, oh, that sucks. I'm like,
You're
yeah, I know.
embarrassing in front of his
Wasn't he
friends.
also there in the one we lost like in the first I think we lost twice before even getting to the first gym.
There was probably a couple times. I don't know. I don't know. Do we want to try that again?
You could.
We could try.
If we
it.
get 10 likes, we'll do it.
If we get to, I'll do it for
I'll do it for 10 likes.
deal.
I'd even do it for 5.
So what's just happened?
Yeah, for
Past
10
2
likes.
weeks.
That was probably the biggest thing. Game wise, we had an update with Apex, so now they allow quads
Yeah,
to
that's
play.
right.
We actually
We
all
played.
played.
We've actually have played. Yeah.
Does it?
Yes.
But it's been pretty fun.
I actually really, really like it. I think it fixes. Me and David been talking about it. I think it fixes the
Balance?
issues a lot. Like I feel like looting, picking up weapons and stuff is better. It's faster. And now any character can go grab a what are they called?
The banner.
The banner for respawning. It doesn't have to just be the support legends, which I think they should just change.
That was
anyway.
pretty cool, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, Host saved the whole team after the rest of the 3 of us were all dead. He was the only one, and he got us all back.
And
we
we
didn't
still-
win that game, but they were good games.
I think we've been more successful with the quads. I think in one night we won twice.
I think I
remember
I think we
winning.
probably like what the last 2 weeks of quads we probably won more than we have in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like it's just way more balanced because you don't. I also feel like we don't get third party as much. It's you
No.
fighting another squad, and it gives you like more time to actually like either commit to the fight or like get up your teammates. Because when
Right.
you're fighting just 3v3 and then another 3, Like if someone dies, it's almost just like, dude, I'm sorry, like I'm not. Unless you're playing with like your friend, I'm like, I'm not gonna get you.
Yeah.
And even half the times, like when I'm playing with David or Diego, I'm like, I'm getting shot at even when I'm down. Like don't, just kill them. Like kill them. Try to kill them if you can. Like it's not worth trying to get me back up.
I do my best. I do my best in killing.
But yeah, I think that other than that, we've been doing good.
Right?
There hasn't anything.
I finished Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Yeah, how was that?
I actually really enjoyed it. I think the best way to say it's very much like the classical Assassin's Creed. It reminds me the most of gameplay of like Brotherhood or Assassin's
nice.
Creed 2.
Uh-huh.
It is glitchy in the
good way?
So you finally got a
it,
glitch.
it's nostalgically glitchy just like the old games. Like there's just times randomly where I'm just like running and then like it like freeze frames for a second and then it just stops and then all of a sudden like it'll kick me back to like my last checkpoint. I'm like, okay, nothing important's happened. It was just like traversing. I'm like, but that's kind of annoying. And then the the parkouring is really, really good, but there's still so many times when like I swear I'm pointing like up and he like jumps off the wall.
Oh,
like, that is not what I wanted you to do.
That is a glitch from even the beginning.
Yeah, that's why I said it's
you're
very
jumping off like cliffs, not cliffs. You're jumping off buildings, and you're like the little ledges, and then you just go side to side to side, and he just goes backwards, and he just falls.
Yeah. So that's still a thing. That's why I said it's nostalgic in all the good ways and all
The glitches,
bad
some of
ways.
the glitches are funny, but like,
But I've really, really enjoyed it. It makes me excited and more nervous for the next Assassin. I can't remember what the next one's called. The one in Japan, though.
Mirage?
oh no,
Not Mirage,
just
the one in
said that one.
Japan.
I don't remember.
it doesn't
I don't
matter.
remember, but
Red.
Assassin's Creed in Japan. But
Yeah.
it makes me excited. If it's going to be more like this style, I will definitely play it. Because this was the
Shadows.
thing that I played. There we go.
Shadows.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I thought it
This one
was called
definitely made me. I love playing this game. It wasn't like the best game ever. It was really short.
That's why I like it.
But
He likes things short.
okay.
You're the one who said it. He's like, I like it.
But yeah, it's like I said, I had a really good time playing it. I enjoyed the whole time of playing it. I felt like even though it was short, it didn't feel like I had to do everything to complete the game. I'm not gonna 100% the game. You don't have to even traverse like the whole map if you don't want to. So it's open enough that you can still
Do things.
have an exploring experience, but you don't need it.
Right.
And then I remember pointing this out for whatever reason. I don't know if it's still going on. The digital deluxe version is cheaper than
Yeah.
the standard. It was $10 cheaper to get all the extra bonus stuff included than the stuff without, and it's definitely worth it just for like the in-game stuff. There's one that you, it's a fire demon like
Fire
kit.
demon lord.
So if you ever parry, you actually set people on fire. Like they just burst into flames.
That's
actually cool.
that's
Which is
kind of
pretty
how
cool.
that's kind of how normal it is. Where the special deluxe version, because I didn't get Revelations, the last one for Ezio. I didn't get that on time. I got that like a month or two later. But the special edition was like $40, and the regular version was $60.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they did that. It was just on the online store.
Ubisoft's weird that way.
I don't know how they're pricing it or whatever because it wasn't directly from there. I got it from like the Xbox marketplace.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
still,
that's
I don't
what had
know.
mine.
And then the best digital thing is they have the Prince of Persia, like the Sands of Time dagger. So if you actually like get a perfect parry, it actually slows down time. And when you kill somebody in like slow motion, you actually recover health.
That's tight.
They actually like dissolve and turn into sand. And it
That's
goes
actually
into
pretty
like your
cool.
hourglass on your back and you get healed.
That's actually pretty cool.
So I actually really, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So it was like it was just nostalgic in all the right ways. Like I said, it felt like Prince of Persia a little bit, but it also felt like old school Assassin's Creed. So I really enjoyed it. I would probably give it like a solid 8.5. It was a pretty good game. If you're into that, if you're like more of the more recent, like bigger open world Assassin's Creed
The
games,
whole RPG style.
you probably won't like this one.
Like
But if you like the
Odyssey?
old schooler ones, you'll definitely like
So
this.
you like it so much that you are willing to watch the movie?
I already watched the movie. That was terrible. I was so disappointed.
Or
I was-
Michael Fassbender.
yeah, that's why I was like, oh, this has to be a good movie.
Michael Fassbender, he's a good actor.
I never said anything about
Yeah,
him.
I
I
think
just know
he's a-
that's the one that he's in.
Yeah, he's a great actor. I was like, oh, there's got to be a good one. I'm like, this movie makes absolutely no sense.
Interesting enough, he had producer rights as well in this movie as well.
Oh, that makes me even more sad.
Did he say yes to the arm? Whatever. What did they go into again? What's it called?
The Animus?
The Apple of Eden?
No, the Animus.
The Animus.
Oh, yeah.
Because then there was like that arm thing that attached to like to the back. And he's like, ooh.
So there's a reason why they did that, because they want to keep it more entertaining visually rather than just have Michael Fassbender just like.
No, that was stupid. I lost interest
I
at that
understand it.
point.
When I saw the trailer, I understood it.
I didn't.
I just didn't like it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand why they did certain things. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
And apparently, we're going to have a sequel as well, too.
They have a sequel?
They were planning to have
Oh,
I was
they've
gonna say,
good.
why
No,
would they plan
please
to have a
don't.
sequel like 10 years
at
later?
that particular
Please
time,
don't.
though. But
Like,
I
oh
don't
yeah,
know.
we're gonna make a sequel 15.
I would
years
actually
later.
love for them to do,
A reboot.
yeah, if they were to try again and do it like good.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I liked from that original movie was there's like a couple things where like the actual fights, I'm like, okay, I can see
I
like,
did like Leap of Faith.
yeah, the leap of faith. I mean, I would have been pissed if they would have messed that up, but that was done very well. And then there was a couple fight scenes where like I'm like, hey, I recognize that. Yeah,
Yeah.
But besides that, I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good.
I would never watch that movie again.
Understandable.
That makes sense. Well, there were a lot of things we that I did want to catch up. So I think it was on July 3rd. I think it was 3rd or maybe the 4th. They had a special Marvel fans presentation in, I believe, in the UK, and they had one. No, I think it was in China.
It's a tour
China.
right now. They're
China.
doing Europe.
Yeah.
They did Korea. They
Korea,
did
yeah. So
Japan.
it was in Asia, but this one that we know about was in Asia, and then the other one was in Europe. So basically, they had this event, and they are promoting Deadpool and Wolverine.
Wait, that's coming.
Ryan Reynolds and they actually traveled there.
Yeah,
too.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman traveled there, and they basically showed. They didn't give a rough time, but they said 30 to 40 minutes of the movie of Deadpool and Wolverine. So there's been a lot of information coming out from this. If you guys want to go into more details, I can, but I did want to say without giving out any spoilers, the thing that they did confirm is everything that we've seen in the trailer is about the first 40 minutes basically.
Yeah,
that is not a spoiler. That's fine.
So
That-
they said
that
about
was-
95% of it.
They did a Jurassic Park thing. Remember, because that's what they did. Remember with Jurassic Park when the third one, or was it the second World?
I mean, not
Jurassic
World.
Jurassic
When
World.
the island blows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see the trailer of that whole film, and they're like, "Oh, this is only like the first 40 minutes of the film."
Yeah.
It's the same thing what they're doing with Deadpool. Smart.
So, but that begs the question: what the heck are they going to do then in this entire movie? Because
Things.
Good things.
Cosas.
Hopefully.
because they, I mean,
I'm not gonna spoil it.
not to go again more details of specific
Stop
details.
spoiling it.
But the thing is, like, we know that
Then you're
we know some basic things, right? We know that they're in the void. That's what it's called. I can't remember now.
Spoiler.
Do we know that?
Yes, we do.
We didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Spoil it.
I don't know
Dang
that.
it.
I've never watched Loki. I don't know anything.
You did watch Loki.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
did
never-
watch.
I watched just clips with him. I watched like 2 episodes, but I never watched the whole series. I watched the ending of the last season, and then the episode.
I'm not here. I don't live with him, so
The episode
I'm
before
looking
that,
at
I've
you
never
for
watched-
I'm
confirmation.
pretty sure he saw it.
No, I've never seen
But
Loki.
you know what that is, though.
The Void.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, I've seen Secret Wars, which was ass. No, not Secret Wars. What's the other one?
Invasion.
Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
That one's ass and a half.
Well, there's been tons of rumors of like
Puro culo.
things people that are going to be in the movie.
No,
So-
duh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of speculation.
Yeah,
on that.
so there have been some confirmations of that.
Okay, that's what we don't want.
But yeah, if you don't want to know, that's fine. But there's been some confirmations. But that's not.
I want to
but
give the
this-
official Marvel thing. I just Marvel has not yet approached me. I know that you might have heard rumors. I would love to work with you guys, but I no one from Marvel has approached me at this time to be in this movie,
Yeah.
which is what everybody says. And then somehow, oh my gosh, they're in the movie.
But again, like
Glob.
I'm wondering, like this, they showed, I guess, a lot of cameos in the first 40 minutes. And my question is, like, if this is just a small snippet of what the
Curmudgeon?
2.5 hour movie, I believe it is.
Curmudgeon?
Like, I wonder what else they're gonna add into here.
Things.
Well, I mean, good things, hopefully.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. I don't want to get spoiled, but then again, I get spoiled from you all the time.
I just know about
That's
the.
technically me, but I'm not saying anything this time because I'm not.
Because you
even
told me,
bothered.
hey, this person is going to be in the movie. Like, what? No,
When?
yeah, he's in the trailer. What?
Oh,
yeah.
true. If it's in the trailer, that's
Yeah,
kinda
it's
not a
in the
spoiler.
trailer.
That's
Yeah,
fair game.
in the trailer.
Yeah.
I
I
will
did not
side with
spoil
them there.
If you
I don't think it's
pulling like a Heather and you don't want to see any of the trailers, then okay. If I did that, then that's on me.
Pull a Heather.
But if you're because remember with
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, she didn't want nothing to do with the
She
trailers.
watched, or she
She watched the
read
first trailer.
something.
No, she saw the first trailer and that was it.
And then
she said,
when she went to movie
"I don't
theater,
want to."
too.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she
she closed her eyes.
she would close her eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Jose, yeah, but she'd only watch the first trailer. She's like, okay, that's all I need to know. I don't want to know anymore. That's when I'll be like, okay, I get it. You were there. You've been watching all the trailers, so
I didn't watch the latest trailer.
you're a curmudgeon. That's all.
That's
you
one
do.
thing that's key.
You should watch the latest trailer.
You didn't watch the latest trailer.
You already told me who's gonna be there in there. So
Oh yeah, well, because I thought you're the person who wakes up at like 6 a.m. and always sends us something at 6:30. Hey, look at this trailer
Hey,
thing.
I look forward to those messages because
I
you're
know,
the
right?
only person
but
who's
that's why.
awake besides
But that's the
me.
thing. I'm like, I assumed that he would have seen that already.
Nah.
I think like
That's all
90% of the time I'm the first one to react or say something because I'm like, hey,
That's true.
So that's why I was like, so see, why is that a bad assumption? Because you've done that
But doesn't mean I watched
throughout
all
the entire
trailers, though.
time. Yeah, but you've done that historically. That is your
Okay.
MO.
And typically you do watch the trailers.
Yeah,
for these
see?
games.
I do.
So I don't
I'm
know
not
why
like
you're
that.
getting all butthurt.
And,
Get outta here.
like I said, I sided with you guys. I don't think it's it's not a spoiler if it's in the trailer. Like, oh yeah, they show that in the movie. Like,
It's just
or
like
for the trailer, I mean, sorry. That's not spoiling the movie. It's in the trailer. Like, they want you to see that.
Yeah, like you see, what's his name? The Pyro.
Wow.
Dang it, I didn't know that.
He's in the first trailer. You
See? I
see
told
him.
you.
Oh, wait, no. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
know
was
that.
like, you
I didn't know
didn't
that.
know.
I didn't know
You need to
that.
be
I
an
lied.
eagle-eyed viewer
I lied.
to know
I didn't
Yeah,
know
what do
about
you mean
that.
Eagle? Like he's right in there in the first few seconds.
He's right. My bad.
That'd be like Wolverine's in the movie. What? Oh yeah,
I'm
I
wrong.
forgot it's in the trailer. It's in the
I
title.
retract my statement.
Okay, but I did. Okay, I don't know if this is true or not, but I keep hearing quite a bit about this particular rumor. Once again,
About who I think it is?
Is it a person or is it a thing or is it cameos or what?
a cameo, a singer primarily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, I've been hearing quite a lot. That they,
You can say Taylor
people,
Swift.
Yeah, people want to have
What?
Taylor Swift in the movie.
Oh,
They want her in the movie. That's
They
the
want her-
rumor.
yeah.
Or the rumors that she's in there.
She's
Yeah.
Dazzler.
Yeah, there's
Is
the
the
rumors. The rumors. Nothing confirmed. But a lot of rumors.
I heard the rumor. The original rumors I heard was that she was going to be Lady Deadpool, and then the other rumor was that Blake Lively.
Well, there
And
is a
then-
dead. There's his lady.
I know-
that's hinted on the trailer.
Yes, I know. We saw it in the
You
trailer.
saw the legs, so
Yeah, those are not
That could
Ryan
be
Reynolds'
those
legs.
are female
That could be
legs.
his legs.
No, you no.
They were
I,
curvy.
I know ladies' legs. I can confirm.
I don't know if I should be worried or disturbed. It's like, oh, no, I can tell that those are not.
Those are not man legs.
You recognize Ryan Reynolds' legs? It's like, no, those aren't them.
I can recognize lady legs.
If you know them through a costume, you know them too well, David.
And in addition to that, I know Ryan Reynolds. He posted like a teaser on Instagram about an Avengers flag,
Oh yeah.
which I don't know what that means, but he's teasing us. He knows what he's doing.
There's another thing that there was a teaser. So when they released the IMAX poster for Deadpool and Wolverine, it said IMAX. The IMA was in red. The X was in yellow. But he had different stickers on there. And the people that were speculating was on the X, the one that's yellow. There was a picture of the
X-Men.
the X-Men, the Nightwing. But what's it called?
The Blackwing?
The Blackwing,
Blackwing.
yeah. The 1997 one. The 97 one. So people were saying that somehow they're going to be...
That one?
No.
No.
There's another
It
one.
says IMAX. So
No,
There's
there's
another one.
IMAX, red and yellow.
It's red and yellow, yeah.
It's a new one. I think that's the early one that you show us.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Oh, this one. Oh, hold on. There we go.
That one?
Yes, that one. So
Maybe
if you-
because he's wearing a costume that's blue and yellow.
No, but go to the
No,
X.
go to the X, you
Zoom
fool.
in the X.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so that's what people were saying. That's why Kevin Feige was like, you can't bring Deadpool into 97.
But
That was again, we know that Kevin Feige did say that.
But they could be
They
lying.
can't
He could be
touch.
lying.
But it could be because they were saving it for this. I don't know. That's all speculation. That's just rumor. But
I guess I should ask you guys this. Do you hope it has ties to X-Men 97?
I don't care.
I don't want it to because
Yeah, okay.
this movie is going to be so Deadpool-y and X-Men.
Deadpool.
Well, because like
That is now an adjective.
the X-Men 97
like
has been such a really great show that's been very serious in its tone,
How? Yeah.
and I really love it.
Besides, like, what, 2 jokes maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah. But
who
I'm
knows
just saying,
coming?
Apocalypse.
if there were to make a connection, it'll probably be the X-Men movies, though, for sure, because of all that. But not.
I really hope they bring Charles Xavier in there.
Which one?
I don't care,
Yes.
Both of them are fine.
but they did
Patrick
say something.
Stewart and then the other guy. I can't remember the other guy.
So there's something that they did
McAvoy.
say about
McAvoy.
Cassandra Nova, which this was Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman saying this specifically.
An interview.
He called Cassandra Nova an alien,
Yeah.
which I know it's not exactly accurate, But that's what they said, and that's also what's reported, like officially in other things, that she is an alien.
Entertainment Weekly.
It's gonna be weird because that's not exactly what she is, but like I never noticed it. But I guess like her fingers are really long, and I never noticed that. But when I was seeing the trailer, they look long. Like that's weird. So I don't know if they're making her more alien-esque to make it more just like simple to explain what she is. But I'm hoping that they bring Professor X or
She does.
Yeah.
Excuse me. She does have long fingers.
Fun fact, she's also in The Crown. She plays Lady D. Lady Diana, the younger person.
Did I know that?
well, anyway. So
Oh wait, talking about really quick about Foggy though. Like, did we talk about like his interview that he did recently for the Marvel podcast that just came out?
no, I don't know that one.
So recently there is a new Marvel, like official Marvel podcast, and they bring Kevin Feige to talk about what's the thing that he's looking forward to. He talked about the Fantastic Four, and he confirmed two things that I guess a lot of people were speculating that it was going to take place
The 60s?
Yes, at the time. It's a timepiece.
That makes sense because like
You can see by
where
the
were
posters
they?
and all that.
Where were they during Iron Man stuff or the Avengers things like that?
But
would
no,
make
but
sense.
there's the other
Yeah,
explanation.
and the other explanation that he also confirmed that it's going to be in a different universe, so it's not
Oh.
going to be in our universe as well. So
Also, they're gonna
So
combine.
again, they this is okay. I mean, I guess they're gonna bring him into.
Kevin Feige, he's figuring it out. Let him figure it out.
Well, he's gonna bring him into Secret Wars somehow.
But he's for sure
Spoilers.
it's going to happen. But he's really excited about this particular show, like for sure. Like,
Well, because he wants this to succeed.
Yeah.
It's failed twice.
yeah, not to mention.
wouldn't you want-
We don't
the
even
first one
we don't
was
even
a-
count the second time.
The
The
first one was
second time
okay.
they literally only made that crap movie because they didn't want to lose
they
the
want to
IP.
keep the rights.
They wanted
There's
to lose the
actually
rights.
three times. There's three Fantastic Four
Think about the
projects.
TV movie.
There's like the '90s
Yeah,
one.
TV movie.
Yeah, the TV movie.
don't count
Then
that
there
one.
was with Jessica Alba, and then the one
That's
with
the only-
Michael B. Jordan.
That's the only one we care about.
And the Michael B. Jordan,
No.
I remember there's an Instagram post that said, we finished rapping, and it said, the Fantastic Four. It's like, they're making another movie? I never heard anything. And I was like, what the heck?
Well, and
That's because they knew it was going to be bad.
even the whole history about it, they fired the director
Yeah.
because he wanted to do that a certain way, and I guess the executives like took control of how the movie was going to be. Kinda
Maybe the
sucks.
original way was going to be better, because this one was not that good.
No.
Yeah, but so the Fantastic Four is coming soon. They're gonna start recording at the end of July, and I think right before that we had San Diego Comic Con, and since it's San Diego Comic Con, Marvel is gonna be announcing something for sure. Because
Yeah, they,
How do you know?
they're
told me.
officially
Yeah,
in
they
Hall
told me.
H, right? I think that's the
yeah,
hall.
they're
Something like
back.
that.
They're
They're
back.
officially in San Diego Comic Con. So, what I'm thinking is that I guess we kind of move to San Diego Comic Con and Anime Expo. So with San Diego Comic Con, I'm pretty sure they're going to show something new for Thunderbolt's finished. I don't know how many
did
people are
wrap
upset.
up right now, but yeah.
They're going to show that. I know that they're going to show
Asterisk.
probably something new about Captain America. What I forget was
They
Brave New
released a
World.
new picture.
Yeah, a new picture with his stealth suit. I'm pretty sure they're going to
America?
shoot. Yeah. So the same one that he used in Winter Soldier. Not the same one, but the stealth suit that he had.
It
That's
looks
the
much better.
yeah. And then I'm pretty sure they're going to show something about Daredevil Born Again. At least those three things.
I can see that.
What else do you think? Because what do we have coming up from Marvel? We have
There's-
that's coming up next year. We have
I don't know. Just because there've been a lot of, again, I've been seeing a lot of
Movement, right?
rumors that they're like cutting things. Like I think I heard that, if I'm not mistaken, that they're going to probably not. They've canceled Young Avengers
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
for this
heard about
moment.
that.
And then
which is the funniest thing. You just get the teaser and they're like, "Oh crap, nope." That's
also
a
on
big
top
no-no.
of that, didn't they? I don't know if that was rumored or if it's confirmed that Marshall Ali is no longer Deadpool, or they.
No,
there's
they're
just
still.
way more
oh, you
back-
know,
they're having
you-
Oh, you mean Blade?
you mean Blade?
they're still in production. They're having issues.
They're
having
getting
issues
another
nonstop.
director.
And he's getting. I think he's
I,
getting
I heard,
tired.
and then Wesley Snipes commented about it.
He's weird.
Well, yeah.
Don't-
Well, the thing is, he's riding the coattails of Blade. I mean, come on, bro. It's been like 20 years. Get over it. No, almost 30 years. Blade came out like 98, right, or some shit like that.
the third one?
The first one.
Yeah, but they're going by the latest
I'm just
one.
going by the first movie.
Oh, sure.
30 years.
So
been
I was
almost
gonna
30.
say if they're gonna showcase something, they're probably gonna show the new Spider-Man television show.
Oh, the
The one that
freshman
nobody
year.
cares about anymore.
Sure. They're also gonna talk about.
X-Men 97 made it obsolete.
What? Oh, they,
I
if
got
they
that. I got that as well.
if they have something
I keep
about
giving a shit
X Men,
about
they
it.
might show something about X Men '97.
Maybe.
Or Spider-Man 98.
Why do you keep saying '98?
Or not.
That's not how this is gonna work.
They could do Iron
That
Man
was the year
99.
release, so then
I
That's
wanted that to continue. Honestly.
I do want that.
I don't think I do it though.
They did that way. It separates itself from that stuff. Why not?
I mean, they can show like a poster of things that are to
They
come.
could, yeah.
They could also explain.
If they just did that, sorry, if they just showed that poster, I'm sure we'd freak out.
Yeah.
They did that for the Spider-Man cartoon. Like they talked about it like 4 or 5 years ago, and then nothing happened.
Freshman year? No, they talked about it.
That's what they're gonna talk about. Because that one's
No,
supposed
but
to
they
come
only
out
showed a
this year.
poster like 5
No,
years
they
ago. And
did-
that was it.
No, it was pictures. They actually showed.
They
character
showed pictures.
design.
They showed character designs
And
of.
it took 5 years.
You could see Norman Osborn.
I'm not saying-
And it wasn't 5 years. It was like
It was a
2,
few
3 years.
Yeah,
They showed the new.
What's it called? When did
Spider-Man.
freshman year is what it's called.
Yeah. There's pictures.
It's supposed to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I want to see when it got shown.
Okay.
I swear it wasn't.
It wasn't 5 years.
I swear
We're
it
talking about
wasn't.
when it's coming out.
I think
coming
it was
out-
scheduled this year.
I think it's coming out next
November,
year.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Some things that I don't care that about announcing or giving more information. I'm pretty sure they will. Is Agatha? I've heard that there's.
No, I could give a rat's
that's
ass
coming.
about that.
I know. I don't care about it either, but I know that's probably going
3
to come
years
out.
ago. Yeah, it got announced 2021 November.
What else? What else could possibly be?
Oh, they're probably gonna mention What If.
Oh yeah, the last season of What If.
The last season.
Those are connecting now, though, right?
What if?
The What If series, like the What If series within themselves are connecting, right?
They've no.
Because I've
So
never seen it. I've
The
never
What
seen
If
it.
series, yes.
it's
they're
just
connected.
it's just like the multiverse thing, just different
I just
stories
thought
from
they
the
were-
different multiverses.
I thought they were connecting within each other, though.
Well,
Yeah,
they
they are.
connected different
Or the
different.
stories connecting.
So in the
They're
first
connected.
season, okay, in the last season, in the first season, they had this story about Ultron defeating the Avengers and him,
Spoilers.
and he getting the stones, and he gets all the stones.
Dang.
You've seen this,
He hasn't.
I don't
doesn't care.
I don't give a rat's ass.
and basically he takes over and he literally finds the Watcher because he's so strong. He learns about the Watcher, and he's like, "Crap, this is supposed to happen." And so the Watcher intervenes and creates the interdimensional Avengers
to take on
and to take on
Ultron.
Ultron.
Ultron from the dimension where he gets the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Dimension X. Okay.
And so they defeat him, and then he goes back to watching, and you get these other what ifs. There wasn't a huge big one again in the second season. I can't remember what happened. It wasn't as good.
You're looking at me like I'm supposed to fill in that.
Yeah, but anyway, so this third season, I don't.
I thought the first season was good.
Yeah, the second season was okay.
There were some episodes that were really good.
I just hate the zombie episodes.
I hate that. Oh,
I'm not a fan of them.
they're going to talk about the Marvel zombies. Isn't that supposed to be a show too?
I
Yes.
hope not.
Yeah,
No,
that's supposed to be a show.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a show. I was kind of disappointed that zombie ones too. That was my.
I don't never
my
like.
biggest
I don't
complaint.
never.
I
I've never
like the
liked
whole
zombies in comics.
I do like it. but
Like even like the Marvel zombies comics, it's just
for me, that episode was
It's weird.
really weak.
especially when they like people with like healing factors get infected. I'm like that almost doesn't make sense.
right.
How does Wolverine become a zombie?
How does Captain America?
He doesn't.
He doesn't have a huge healing factor.
Yeah, he does.
No,
Not like a regenerative. He doesn't regenerate.
No,
he has a
doesn't-
healing. But he doesn't have a
he has
But
regeneration.
high-
but I was going to say, but this is
metabolism. He says it. I know what you're thinking of. It's the movie when they're trying to get him drunk. He's like, my metabolism's too high that I can't get drunk. You're thinking of that. He doesn't have a high healing factor.
He's kind of on the right track.
But he does have
He
a
was
high
right.
But Spider-Man's is even less. His isn't as good as Captain America, as far as I understand it.
But his,
Spider-Man's
they're not
better.
Wolverine though.
Is it better?
Spider-Man's better.
Yeah.
I thought his was like
Bro.
not as good.
Better.
Peter Parker in the last Spider-Man movie broke his ribs and he was able to fight. He was healing.
Yeah, Captain America got shot by that energy thing by the Chitauri, and he was okay.
It's true.
And that should have killed
He
him.
got shot. He didn't get his bones broken.
Okay, you know what?
It's not the same.
You know
So
what?
you're saying you'd rather be shot than have your bones broken?
Well, it's an energy blast, and we don't know how bad it was. He didn't have a hole in him, did he? Just
He did.
burned.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
Yeah, he's smoking.
Yeah.
There's a hole on the side of him.
I was gonna say. something
He's like, okay.
I would like to see. I think I'm asking way too much. But if they announce more Spider-Man movies with Tobey Andrew Garfield,
You're asking
You're talking
for a
about
big,
Sony.
and that's Sony.
but that would be Marvel now. because
No.
they own it.
No, it's still
Sony.
Still be
Sony.
Sony.
Sony has to approve
Sony
anything.
still owns all of Spider-Man.
But still, it would be a Marvel collaboration now.
No, it's Marvel no matter what. It's just
Yeah,
for-
but I
for
don't think
Sony
they
to
would.
release a film-
Honestly, I would think Sony would be kind of petty about it and be like, "We're going to announce it at some sort of our presentation thing, and not
Do they have a
Marvel."
presentation?
They did that
Don't.
for when they were trying to release their Sonyverse for this. Like when they did announce
Yeah.
Craven.
You guys excited for Craven?
What's the?
Yeah,
what's
I can't
the-
wait
what's
for him
the
to bite
vampire
off
guy?
that nose.
What's the vampire guy's name again?
Morbius. It's Morbin time.
And then there was like 2 other films that they announced about. Oh,
Madam
the
Web.
Madam Web
Web.
was trash, and then some other film that wasn't.
You don't know if
Venom.
it's
Oh no,
trash.
no,
We
we're
haven't
gonna
watched
watch it
yet.
together. We're gonna watch it
We're
together.
gonna watch it together
I'm
with
fine
our
with
live reaction.
Yeah.
But like they announced that with their like own like release thing, and if nobody was excited for any of that shit.
But they only did that once.
Well, it's
Yeah, and that's all they need to know. That it was
and then-
trash.
No, but
That
right
was
now-
really-
Venom.
like San Diego Comic-Con,
Venom
though.
3, The Last Dance.
Oh,
That's the other movie.
No, it wasn't Venom. I swear there was another one that wasn't Venom, but it's okay.
I don't know what else is announced, but I don't. It's just. I mean, we've talked about it a lot of times. It's hard to have Spider-Man movies
That's Spider-Man.
without Spider-Man.
I know.
It's not
I
going to
mean,
work.
But
They
because,
tried.
because if they were to do a new Spider-Man movie, especially in the old universe, I think it'll be cool because you don't have to worry about touching anything new. It's in a different universe, and you can just bring them over.
By the way, are we allowed to like sue? I still want to sue over like Morbius because they had him in like in the trailers. They had
that's right.
Sam Raimi's or they had
In the
Tobey
posters.
Maguire, Spider-Man in the posters, and then nothing. Are we allowed to
You can
sue over
try,
that
sure,
for
go
false
try.
false advertisement?
Yeah, man, I should
Give
make
me
it back.
Oh, Spider-Man live action noir, but that's on Amazon.
And that's not
That's not the same.
it's not the same.
No, but they announced it. That's what I'm saying. That was one of those.
You said it was a Sonyverse.
Yeah, that was a Sony thing, wasn't it? Oh no,
it's
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's Amazon.
Silk. Okay, so these are the ones that they
Silk is
said.
canceled.
Cancel.
Okay, this is an old. This is an old thing.
It got canceled already.
So these were the ones that they announced, and then we can have updates on what was canceled, what wasn't. Venom: The Last Dance, Kraven the Hunter, Spider-Man: Beyond the Spider-Verse, Tom Holland's Spider-Man sequels, which it says Sony. That's
It is
Spider-Man
Sony's.
live action noir series. So I'm guessing it's still Sony, but Amazon's releasing it. Silk, but that got canceled. El Muerto, I don't know that
That's
one.
with Bad Bunny.
Oh, that's still coming out.
No, that canceled.
Isn't
I
it?
hope not. Please don't.
I thought it
Wait,
still
that
was.
Lobo. He was Lobo, not
No.
No, you're
No,
thinking
no,
of
no.
you're
You think about the train?
yeah, true.
No, it's supposed to be him.
That movie's
Bad
good.
Bunny.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. Yeah, because they announced
I don't want
it
that.
not. They announced it not too long ago. Like he was.
I don't want that at all.
Well, you're
This
gonna
is
get it.
literally like I'm like they're like, oh, but he's one of the
Untitled-
greatest villains ever. I'm like, no, he's not.
It's a Muerto.
Untitled female cast into the Spider-Verse spin-off series.
That's
Gwen
Web.
Stacy.
Yeah.
I've heard that they wanted to do
That's-
live action Gwen Stacy. That's probably
A
what
live
it is.
action one?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, I thought it
Miles
was-
Morales.
He's coming
is-
soon.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
they're casting. I heard that they were going to cast somebody who can play like a Miles Morales in that.
It can't be me.
The older Miles Morales, Donald Glover. He'll play the Prowler, and now he'll play
he
Miles.
plays everybody. I mean,
He
in the
played
universe, he is.
He plays the uncle of Miles. He'll play the Prowler, and now he'll play the actual Miles.
I'm my own uncle and my own.
But I was going to say, if they're working on something else apart from all of this, would be some of the video games.
That's what I really care about.
Yeah.
We have talked about that.
I
That
wanna
was
see
the one.
I want to see a Wolverine trailer.
That was my one.
Would they release
whatchamacallit?
game stuff though?
No, probably wouldn't. Not.
No,
I'm
they're
like,
probably-
That would be
that's what I'm
separate.
saying,
That would be a
honestly.
Sony thing.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
honestly, would they release anything there?
The only thing I am worried about though is they announced / leaked that they were going to have the multiverse Spider-Man game, and me and Paul talked about it. He's like, "Oh, I'm so mad. Why would they make this trailer, let it be released, and then not release the game?" I'm like, maybe because they're just planning on adding it as a DLC later, and it's not a game anymore.
Oh, true.
Because it looks too clean and polished, and it looks
I
like
do
it
get
runs
the
on
point.
the exact same engine and the exact same controls
If they were to do
as
that,
the other game. And if you played Spider-Man 2, at this point, just not a spoiler, there is they do mention the multiverse,
yeah,
like from the
Into
movies.
Spider-Verse, yes. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well,
But they can still announce it. It's a Comic Con,
And they've already mentioned. They mentioned it multiple times that the voice actor who voiced Venom for the video game, he's like, they didn't even use like a third of my voice lines yet.
And you saw his full power. At least not yet.
So he's
I
probably
thought it was
coming
confirmed
back.
that they were doing DLCs and stuff.
It has not been confirmed.
Or
That's what they've done before, but it's not been confirmed.
I want.
it's been about a year now since the game came out.
It came out in November.
Or do you think they'll do like a Spider-Man 1.5 like they did with Miles Morales game?
I
They did,
like
Spider-Man-
that. I know Paul doesn't like
Spider-Man
Yeah.
Venom,
I
like
think I do.
Spider-Man Venom, and they
there
do
any-
that.
I kind of hope so because
But Venom's already.
they've said they're taking or Yuri said that they're taking a break from using Peter Parker Spider-Man in the
Yeah.
video game universe,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with. So give Miles his own game and then bring them both back together for Spider-Man. Bring all three Spider people into Spider-Man 3.
I would like Into the Spider-Verse game.
Maybe it's DLC, but
That would
I
That
think
would
that's
be
what
the-
it would be.
That would be the
I
third
bet
movie.
you,
It's
I
a
bet you,
game.
I bet
We
you they're gonna
changed.
announce that they're gonna do Spider-Man Venom as a standalone game.
So yeah, San Diego Comic Con is coming out. So lots of good news coming out.
care.
We have that one. There's a I'm excited about this just because we got more information about. I guess I'm excited to see what they're going to release. I don't know if I'm still excited about the project, but Dragon Ball Daima officially is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. They have a panel. It's not Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball Daima. So the speculation is that they're going to show a trailer there.
Yeah, they're going to show
Dragon Ball
the rumor is rumor leak. No, I would say rumor.
It's a rumor. It's not leak unless
that they're
going to
show the a Majin looking character.
Yeah, I've heard that
Majin
too.
Blue.
No, because this
There's-
character's blue.
There's
That's what they said,
been
this character's blue.
there's been some plot leaks from Geekdom because he has actually people that work at Toei that he actually speaks to. So there's some plot leaks about it. I mean, based off the trailer, the original trailer, right? They're gonna go into the demon realm. That's been confirmed,
Yeah.
and so they not to go into much detail, but they basically confirmed that it connects to the death of Dabura. That's kind of like what connects it to Dragon Ball Z.
Important.
Well, there's more plot
That seems
details.
no, it just seems like a weird.
You say,
That's
I'm
why
gonna
it's
give more
happening
details,
though.
but let me
Because
give more details.
well, no, that's why it would
So,
be happening.
okay, so-
Because if you see the original trailer, you see this demon monster doing it, and that's why they all turn into kids. And why would this demon want to fight him in general? Oh, because Dabura, which was the former demon,
he was the
king,
demon
passed.
king, and so he's dead. And so now it's like, who's going to take over the demon realm? And so the plot details has to
Yamcha.
do with fudge Yamcha.
Technically, Piccolo if it was GT version.
Yeah,
But if you think about it, Daima is basically Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah, people are calling it the GT 2.0.
GT, yeah.
if it's
GT2
better than
Electric
GT,
Boogaloo.
then that's
Well,
It's not gonna be better than
people,
GT.
no, it's going to be better than GT.
I can only hope.
Toriyama
I'm still,
was involved in this stuff. Toriyama was not involved in GT.
But he
just
aside
made
from-
designs.
aside
He
from
made
character designs, yeah.
Do you have the full notes on Daima?
I think he was. I think he did a majority of it all. Like
Yeah.
he had all his notes, so they're gonna probably incorporate
GT
the
was
majority of it.
different.
I like GT.
I just like the designs.
you like
of some of the
Vaseline on toast. Ugh.
I like the designs. Like the people, the thing that people were wanting, like this was like a like Geekdom was like, I hope they do something kind of like a Super Saiyan 4 type of homage. And like, but why would it be incorporated? And people were like, well, I mean, Goku's a kid again, obviously, because we see the trailer. It's like maybe he can't tap into blue and stuff because it's it's something that your older body would
Super
do,
Saiyan 4?
something like that.
coming.
But they're saying like not like Super Saiyan 4. Like my comment was like,
I'm blue.
I would like if he tapped in like how Broly tapped into his Ozaru form, but like he's still in his like thing, but then just add like Super Saiyan flair to it, like some like
I don't want no Super
Like
Saiyan
Dragon
4
Ball
in there.
GT.
but don't make him like an ape looking. Don't give him the ape hair stuff. Just kind
Change
of
the
have
color
him like
to blue.
make him more savage looking. That's it. That's was my.
it doesn't
All
make
I'm
sense
saying,
that
if GT characters are in the video game, that means people respect them as part of the story.
They like
No,
the
it
designs though too. That's why.
I mean, that is not
Super
what that
Saiyan 4
means.
Vegeta looks sick. I like his design,
See?
and his shining attack is actually really strong.
See?
But I don't like GT. This is different.
GT is lame. But they do it for the
that's-
merchandise.
merchandise. Yeah, it makes money, but it's fine. I'm upset. But I hope Daima. I want Daima to be good. I'm still gonna watch it.
Oh, talking about anime, I know recently they interviewed the people who are developing the new One Piece show, and they explained the reason why they decided to have a show now.
Wait, there's a new
The
show
One
coming,
Piece
right?
is
The One
called.
Piece.
It's called
Yeah,
the One
The One
Piece.
Piece.
It's from what studio?
Mappa, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. So they
They're not even done with one show and they want to start another
okay.
show.
So here's the thing.
yeah.
There's a
No,
reason
there's
why.
a reason why they announced. Yeah,
So the
There is
reason
no
why
good
they-
reason.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so let me tell you about the reason. The reason why
Reason
they
is
say-
irrelevant.
is because one, they want to bring this in a better quality, and two, they know that the challenge for new people to get into One Piece is watching the old school television show, and they want to
Yes,
get rid of
this
that.
is true.
and the pacing.
Yeah,
they were
so-
saying the pacing is way too slow.
This
the-
is also true.
So that's the reason why they actually decided to reboot this, cleaning up, providing a fast-paced story in a higher quality, in different aspect ratio.
So
as
is
well.
it just like a Kai version?
I probably would say that.
It's
but
Kai,
then-
but
Except
it's
it's
the
actually
proper,
redrawn,
it's the
and they
proper
didn't
Kai
do that
version.
to my Dragon
No,
Ball.
because
because
Fudge,
Toei's
One
cheap.
Piece.
That's why.
Obviously not.
Except for
No,
One
it's not
Piece.
Toei.
Except for
That's
One
why
Piece.
it's not Toei.
It's true.
Mappa's
It's
doing
not-
it.
not-
That's why they
So
should
it's
have
gonna be
given.
better.
But the thing is,
David, it's okay. I'm mad with you, dude.
The thing is,
They gave this-
because I don't know how the anime distribution things go about. I really don't know. So my thing could be maybe Oda had this thought, and maybe he's like, "Hey, can I go do this? Like, ask Toei, can I do this with like your blessing? I don't know. Maybe like that kind
Maybe
of thing.
got a
Like,
blessing.
sure, but we won't be doing it because we're just be doing One Piece and whatever bullshit Toei's doing. And so maybe he's like, hey, Mappa, would you guys like to do that? Yeah, sure. And that could be because I don't know how the politics of all that works.
So it's
I'm saying if maybe if Toriyama wanted to do that, maybe he could ask, but maybe he back in the day because the contracts are way different, he got screwed and he has to stay with Toei. You had to stay with Toei for indefinitely. I don't know. I'm just saying these are thoughts.
There's a reason why, because I know it's a pain for One Piece people to start getting into One Piece initially. I know people try
really initially.
Well, because the only way to
over 200 episodes. It's just the beginning, man. Don't worry, it gets better.
The main reason for a lot of people were able to follow initially is because they grew up as
watching
their episodes came out. And now it's a whole.
On top of that too, there was one like I've said before. It's one of the final animes that are long running formats. Like a lot of animes now are like
very short.
Yeah, short, like 60 episodes, 30
people
episodes.
Don't have attention spans.
Yeah. No, not because 60 episodes is still a lot. 60 episodes is still a lot.
They don't have.
But I'm saying like
spans.
But like these the amount of episodes that One Piece is so ridiculous that
it's really hard to
I can understand that they're wanting to do this.
Yeah, like even for a One Piece fan, like I told you guys,
I don't really watch it.
I never watched it. I watched a couple episodes, but
I watched the cool parts.
How I was able to cut up with the whole story, it's through the manga. That's about it. Like,
yeah, so I'm glad that they're doing it, and I hope they do it well. Like the pacing should be really fast.
And you know what? Because I wanted to do well to the point of like, okay, if this works, then maybe let's bring the other animes.
Maybe Dragonball, yeah, if that would be cool. They redraw
when they're all 80.
No, because with One Piece,
90.
I think they said with this One Piece, they're using different actors.
Oh no!
That's true.
I don't know that. I don't know if people like that.
No, that's what they said. People like
I don't know people will like that.
You gotta look at it this way. These guys are old.
Would you?
If it's a completely new studio and doing it, then I'd be okay with it.
Nah.
If it's a new studio,
I know this much.
If it's a new studio, I'm okay.
siding with David.
I know this.
I don't like it.
I had the same thing happen to me a while ago with Senseiya. They had the original voice cast,
but he's
when
dead,
they
though.
hold on. But they,
that's the exception.
Hold on. Let me explain.
So here's the whole original story. They have original voice cast, and when they start bringing the new episodes via OVAs, you get one episode every year, every 6 months or so. Anyways, they basically recast most of the voices, and you know what? It went fine. People complained initially. Sure, people wanted to have the original voice cast. But I'm glad that they actually did that because the way that the new episodes were coming in took a lot longer.
Yeah.
And some of the people were not going to be able to make it, so they have to bring a new fresh set of actors to do the voice. So and if they do it well,
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, if Oda's gonna have some control over it, he's gonna pick out those voice actors as well.
Yeah,
because he did it for the live action and for his characters.
But that's an if.
But Oda is.
I think Oda has
they hold his opinion like this. Oh,
they really do. That's why everything's are like very.
No, he's talking about you.
It's not about you guys.
No, I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it. Because, I'm saying it because I'm seeing it. He's involved. That's why. It's like,
but that doesn't make it that it's good.
But I got it.
Been good.
I understand when you say that.
His track record shows it's been good.
Like I said,
that's what I'm saying.
think one of my
if
biggest
it was bad, then I would be like, you know what, you're right. It could be bad, but his track record has shown he's good at it.
A simple example right now is that One Piece, that live action Netflix.
I was going to say, but that one was confirmed that he was going to be involved in this. We have no idea if he's going to be involved in
and
this.
even then, like I was kind of,
that's a big
if.
But I'm saying if we do,
that's a big if.
Then the track record shows that he's good at it.
Yeah, but that's a big if.
Yeah, we'll find out later.
Maybe find out Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, because he could take out as well.
That's what I'm saying. Because Toriyama didn't. Toriyama's like, you guys do whatever you want with the anime. I'm doing my manga. There's different involvements, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But he realized. But then he realized, just letting him do what they want to do is not a good thing, because that's why Evolution came out, and he's like, I'm not going to die on this hill. I'm going to fix the shit, and that's what Super came out.
And then they got iffy from there. Freaking Toei.
It did.
In addition to that, so One Piece, real quick, they new season already started.
There's nothing
recording.
real quick about One Piece.
No, he's just.
I know. It's a joke.
It's starting. They already cast a couple of members.
The live action, right?
Yeah, for the live
season
action.
2 and 3.
Season 2 for now.
No.
They announced the cast for season 2.
I think
didn't they say they were doing multiple.
They were going to record 2 and 3 back to back.
Okay.
Say they took our advice. They listened to our podcast.
They listened to what I said.
Yeah.
And I haven't even watched the show yet.
So by that, you have to watch it.
No, I don't.
I would say Luffy is more bearable, but his I don't know the actor's name who does Luffy, but his choice his choice of doing some things is kind of, I don't like it. Like, especially he's like, I'm gonna be king of the pirates,
And you know what?
don't like it.
It's okay because you know what they can learn
But it's
from the
Oda.
first
He
season.
did it. He chose him.
No,
I think he plays the
but I don't
he's
know
a-
if he does the directing though.
Yeah, there's
But on top of the two, like maybe 'cause I don't know his what's the word, like equivalent to discography, but like what his works as an actor. I don't know his acting work.
Iñaki Godoy, he has done a lot of like
what's that?
Mexican soap operas.
Okay, that's probably why he did it that way. I'm going to be king of the pirates.
No, that's not what he said.
And you know what?
He says, I'm going to be king of the pirates.
Yeah, but that's because of the Mexican soap operas. They do that bullshit.
So you blame it on the Mexicans?
Yeah. look at Dragon Ball Z.
When is the last time you saw one?
When have you
When is the
ever
last
seen a
time?
Mexican soap opera?
La Usurpadora back in the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s.
Okay,
That's
but
what you're basing it off.
Well, no, also that TikTok meme where the girl has
That
a baby.
TikTok. Okay.
No, the girl,
Again,
this
this is
it was
no. I watched it in the 90s.
No.
Okay, I got it from TikTok.
No. I watched that show, but I'm saying another reference is from a more current one. Was this
From TikTok.
Yeah, but it's funny because it didn't. They didn't change anything. It was just right there. They were saying Mexican soap operas are wild. This girl has a baby and she cheated on her husband with a black guy, so the baby's black. And then the husband's like, "No, it's me, baby," and he just like freaking out. It's like it's the same thing. It's the same thing from the 90s. It's the same, like the
How
same
does it get to
exaggeration.
that?
I'm just saying the exaggeration. Why
That's
you saying
not an exaggeration.
like no, but like how they're like. It's the same with like Dragon Ball with the Goku voice actor who plays Goku and he does the
Sean
Kamehameha.
Shepard?
No, the Spanish one. It's just over the top. It's just
Get
what
out
it
of
is.
here.
That's not, no.
I like
Again,
it.
you're thinking over the top. I'm not saying over the top.
That he was doing it. I'm going to be king of the pirates.
No, again, you're saying it wrong. He doesn't say that. He says, I'm going to be king of the pirates. He does his little voicing, and I don't like it. It's like, why does he do that? He does it when he
because
tries
of
to
his
be
Mexican
serious.
soap
So
operas.
regardless if this is true or not, the cool thing about this is that they have season 1. They can see what things work, what things didn't, and evolve from
That
that.
too. I was going to go to that
For
part.
an example of that is that's 90s show. They released the second season. The first season,
Part one of second season.
The first season was like, I don't know, this is all right. When I watched the
Yeah,
second
they learned
season,
from their mistakes.
it was a lot better.
Yeah, they'll learn from their mistakes. That's fine.
So I can definitely see opportunities for that with One Piece as well. So there could be opportunities for new improvements on that.
Look, you're just being a hater. That's all.
Yeah, because
you're,
it's making
you're coming,
money compared
you're
to
coming
Dragon
from a hater
No.
perspective. That's different. He's coming
I've
from.
tried.
He's coming from.
I'm trying.
I am being exhausted from it, and I can understand.
No, I'm
his
not
view of
exhausted
it.
from it, but I think I'm trying to be a little bit more middle ground. I don't think David's coming at it from a hater perspective.
No, he's.
I
But
did
you
like
guys-
One Piece. I told you,
I
I did
feel-
like the live action
I
one.
feel like you specifically are coming at it from a fanboy perspective. Like, oh, it's gonna be great. If Otis is like,
No.
yeah, that's it. Like,
No,
it could
but I'm
be.
saying but his track record is shown,
good.
though.
It's track record. I'm not
That's what I'm
disagreeing
saying.
with you, but I'm like, that's a big if.
Yeah, but we don't
That's
know.
be like
If-
me
if-
saying, oh, the next Halo is gonna be great because
No.
rumored that Bungie's coming back. Well, that's
See,
a big if. If
one-
they come back, then
The way that it's-
that's a good. They have a
I
good
would-
track record.
I would probably say,
But if it's
probability-
not,
track record,
there's
yeah.
a
But it's a big
probability of
if.
being
we
good,
saw Halo Reach.
but we didn't know yet.
Yeah,
Right?
I still love Halo.
I love Reach, but we saw
unanimously,
like
people liked Halo Reach more than we did. We didn't like it as much as other people did, but Halo Reach was a success.
Yeah,
That's
but
what-
it-
I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
though. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you're coming at it too much from a.
Well, yeah, but
Obviously,
if
you guys
they-
are coming
if-
at it from different
Yeah,
like,
if they announce
sides
that,
of it.
if they announce that Oda has nothing to do with the One Piece mappa version, then it's like okay, it's
but
up
how
in the
many
air. We
people?
don't know.
But how many people will drop it? Not even give it a
I
chance.
don't think
because
they
they
don't
don't
know.
have
That's a good
Oda.
question.
On the contrary, I think more people are going to watch it because it's going to be a lot easier to digest.
No, no, no,
More people
no,
will
no,
watch
no.
it because Oda's not involved.
That's what I'm.
That's what
That's
he
my
was saying. You
question.
didn't hear him finish it.
Yeah,
No, no.
that's
Well,
my
let me
question.
say-
My question was, a lot of people when they see his name attached to a project that's related to One Piece, my thing is like they fan, but like it's going to be great. But my thing is like if this one again, no confirmation as far as I understand it that he's involved in it. If it doesn't have his name attached that he's involved, will less people be
Well, less
inclined
people
to watch it?
Watch it, or and you're
That's
saying
my- I
when
guess-
you said more, I'm like, I don't
guess it depends. on
think
that.
more people will watch it if
Like-
Oda's not involved.
People, okay, you have to understand there's other people that don't know about Oda itself. They just know the product itself. If they just to say, hey, new One Piece, it's a new make, it's a refresh, people will watch it.
As
I
more
don't-
than within, then that's what I'm saying. That piece of
It's a
information,
level,
that's
that's like level 2. Like,
Right. Like
you're
think,
that
think
deep
about
into
the
you know the
casuals.
mangaka.
The casuals that don't know anything
Yeah.
about
the casuals are
manga.
not watching One Piece.
No, but if they want to
No, the
get into One
casuals who
Piece,
will like One Piece.
because one, the Netflix show has opened up a new view for people who have never heard of One Piece, that never care about
Okay.
anime or manga. This, okay, they are aware of this. They might not know Oda or anything that he
Sure.
has done in the past, But if they say, well, there's a new One Piece with new graphics, new animation style, and it's a lot shorter, I can see people like, okay, well, I don't have to read the manga. Well, there's the show.
I still think a lot of
a bridge version of this.
I still think a lot of people
with
like.
animation.
I think a lot of people pushed it because they said you have to watch because Oda's involved in the One Piece live action. Like there were already people that like Miles and they were saying like I don't want to watch the One Piece. Then they saw that Oda was involved. He was like still more skeptical, but he was more open to watching it because Oda was involved.
And I understand why.
Yeah, I understand why because the creators on there.
Right. I think for me personally, I would even if he was not involved, I would still give it a shot.
Yeah, but
that's you. You're
Right.
giving me the argument for the casuals,
Right.
which you are not.
Right. Now, if I were a casual itself, I still think like people would watch it regardless.
Well,
Because they're casuals.
People will give it a shot.
because they're casual though.
Yeah. Because
I'm against.
You guys give casuals way too much credit.
Know anything about Oda, and people will watch it. Like, okay, another example for this. I was thinking about this
Because
recently.
when it comes to anime, I consider myself a casual. I've seen probably the least amount of animes compared to everybody else.
For you though, did you know who Akira Toriyama was before us?
Yeah.
Tony? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a casual wouldn't know.
Okay.
Because like,
But that was that was the only anime I'd ever watched.
true. But I'm just saying, people who just know Dragon Ball. Some people didn't know who he was. Like when I was when Toriyama passed away, and I was like watching people's reactions to it, like who? It's like the creator of Dragon Ball. Like
I knew about that.
That's the same.
Some people
that
didn't
was-
know about the name.
It's fine. But that's what he's mean. That's what his argument is.
Right.
I'm saying I still consider. I'd be the most casual out of everybody here.
Yeah.
I still consider myself a casual because I still have maybe seen like under 10 animes.
Like, if somebody told me, hey, we're making a remake of Fullmetal Alchemist.
I've still never seen it.
I don't
We're
know.
watching
about-
it
That's what I'm
together.
saying. I haven't seen most. Again, it's like movies with me. If you ever mention it, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Right. Another thing that I'm trying to make.
He
Just find that
he
title
couldn't
itself.
look at through the window to watch that film.
I couldn't. Yeah, no one had Full Metal Alchemist that I could watch through the window at the neighbor's house.
So, yeah.
Couldn't do it.
I mean, all we have to do is wait and see. I do feel like there will be a lot of people inclined, but I could be wrong for sure.
Yeah.
But we only have to
We'll
wait
see.
and see
Yeah,
what
I
happens.
guess we'll have to wait
So.
and see.
But there's a lot of things happening when it comes to the anime world.
Yeah.
Which that leads us to the new thing that we're going to talk about. The Anime Expo is happening right at the moment in
Yeah,
California.
final thing. Yeah, Anime Expo's happening. It's interesting because I was talking to Japarin about this. That this is without a doubt the biggest anime convention
in America.
in America. There's nothing that even like comes close.
You have
to it.
facts to verify.
Well, here, I mean,
No, I believe you.
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it's gone to the point where they need to have multiple locations, kind of like San Diego Comic Con. Like, they have to have that now. Like, there's lines for registration just to get in. Even if you pre-register, whatever, is long. It's hours you have to wait to even get in.
Even to buy stuff, there's a
Even there, yeah, it's like it goes around the blocks. No, like it's ridiculous. I kind of wish that they would take this opportunity to be like, you know what, this is the heart of anime fandom. Yes, there's people that go to San Diego Comic Con, but now you have the people that are most hyped for anime. We can do more
Just for
world
them.
releases, trailers.
Okay.
Whereas, but I feel like it still gets it gets some, but it's like not very big ones. Like, I would think Dragon Ball Daima would be more well received at Anime Expo than San Diego Comic Con. In terms of like how many people are going to go. Yeah, it's still going to be full and packed, but I think it would be more appreciated at Anime Expo.
Yeah. Or you know what they should do to make it not as packed, keep the same amount of people in, but do it a whole week. Don't do 3 days.
A week?
You know how
You're
much
gonna run
work
out of
they-
stuff to do,
I
man.
know, right?
Why doesn't San Diego do it for a week?
Because
Because there's no way they could do it for a week. Those prices would be expensive.
They don't even have to do like what do you call
They
it?
don't do
International
they don't do-
meetings
they
for
don't do
like
bundles.
what are they
San Diego
called?
Comic-Con is dailies.
Yeah, no, but how many? Yeah, but people would.
The United Nations can't even meet for that long, too.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you?
Well, okay, maybe not.
Nerds
just
are
that,
powerful, but they're
what
not
they
that
can do
powerful.
is like, I don't like this, but maybe that would be the best way to even help because I heard that it's get really crowded.
So crowded.
So the way they can do it the same way as San Diego Comic Con, just being able to get raffles and trying to go into some kind
Is it?
of draw.
Oh, for Anime
attendance.
Expo? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
They can
You
just
know what I
filter
would
a
like
lot
for
of
them
things.
to do? No, never mind. Because San Diego Comic Con does it like
Yeah, never-
it's not in one
That's
area.
bad
It's like in multiple.
It's
It's,
a
like
big
like
area.
a neighborhood type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that. That'd
And
be
that's
cool.
why it'd be hard to, I mean, it's already, I'd imagine it's already hard to like get that whole area for the 2 days that it is,
Yeah.
2-3 days.
It's money
For a week?
Expensive. I mean, companies
Well,
do have
they
the
make
money.
their money.
I'm
back
sure they
in
make their
folds,
money, but
10
still.
folds. Probably it's just they don't want to be like, we're gonna make our money back in 8 folds this time. No, it needs to be 10.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends who actually are in Anime Expo right now. One of them, she cosplay of one of the One Piece characters.
Which
And-
one?
One of the Wano characters from the is it Boa? No, not Boa.
Oh, it's not Wano, but okay.
I'm trying to remember her name.
I probably won't
Yamato?
understand this reference.
Is it the white haired girl?
No. She's Luffy's crew.
Nami?
Oh yeah,
I know that one. I know that one. I know that
I
one.
have a brain fart at the moment.
Robin?
Robin.
Even I knew that one. I didn't know that reference.
But she dressed up as the Wano with her Wano outfit.
Oh,
That's
the,
pretty cool.
the I forgot the name is what's called.
the Wano outfit.
Yeah, but it's like a traditional Japanese outfit.
Yeah.
Like the fireworks outfit. What are those called?
Yukata?
There you go. See, he would know, fucking nerd.
How dare you know the right answer
But
to the thing I
anyways.
wanted to know?
He's the one that took Asian studies.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
didn't
different.
know.
I didn't know. I remember her name. That's a whole different.
Her
That comes
Wano
up-
outfit. I was
that
like,
comes
okay,
up
but
on the
what's it
finals.
called?
But you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't know the character.
But
Until
anyways,
you said Luffy's crew.
But
I was
it does
okay,
feel
I
like
got
they're
2 shots.
announcing a lot of cool stuff. Of course, not as much as you expect, but they announced a couple of video games. Some
Oh yeah, the
anime,
Bleach one. It's like
the game.
it's like this from the beginning to I don't know how far. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like to the end, but it's like a fully immersed game. I just want to know. I hope it's not like a super hack and slash. I would like some combo type of stuff or like
And we don't
abilities
know
things.
much.
But yeah, it looks
I feel
cool.
like those
look-
games mostly. I mean, has there been a
Bleach
random No, this is a random question. Has there ever been like actually good like anime video games?
Yeah,
Dragon
I feel
Ball
like
Z
most of the
Kakarot.
time,
I was gonna say yes.
most of the time they just sell because of the
Pokemon?
IPs. That's different though.
No, I was
No,
gonna,
I know the game first.
that's
I know
different.
that.
That's
Yeah, oh,
different.
yeah, it was a
that's a
game
game
first.
I know
that
the game
spawned.
first. I know.
But I had this conversation with David a couple yesterday. Yes, but the only problem back in the days, the only games that got released were only available in Japan, so there wasn't a way to actually export them to.
So you know what was a trash one though? Was the Saint Seiya one?
Guy here, I love the game.
It
I have
was-
a PlayStation.
He had
Again,
a broken ability.
you're not the
No,
majority.
but okay,
No,
a good
but I'll
one.
tell you, but
Dragon Ball Z
there's
Kakarot was a good one.
Nah,
I disagree.
I
I
disagree.
didn't play that one.
It was a good one, yeah.
The Tenkaichi series, which is the Sparking
No,
series.
but I'm talking about like the story thing, like where you.
No, I
go
mean just
through the
mean
story.
in general. Like I feel like a lot of the
I think
time.
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
had a lot
Dragon
of
Ball
them.
has had more hits than misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
overall.
they're, when they're misses though, they're bad.
So
Like
there's
Sagas
that.
was
There's
ass.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
I actually like what? I didn't love it. I thought it was okay. Like I played through it like once or twice. It was like okay,
Sagas was
it was
bad.
fun.
Digimon had like 2 or 3 games that I've played that they weren't that good.
But they had cult followings though. That's the thing.
that got fun, but they
But like I
weren't that
said,
good.
there are some other games that were only available in Japan. They
Monster
didn't get,
Rancher was
they didn't
good.
get localized in America, and that's why a lot of people
You
never
think
actually
all the
played.
good anime games were Japan exclusives? Is that what you're telling me?
Initially, yes.
Initially,
Initially,
that's what I'm
they
saying.
were.
Like recently.
Oh, recently, I was gonna say there are more localization. I like. Well, it depends because I know a lot of people play a lot of like Kill la Kill. That's a game on PlayStation. Most of the games are actually on PlayStation. There's that. There was a Fullmetal Alchemist video game. There was also.
Is it good?
I gotta say I did enjoy playing the game, but that was
It's all anecdotal.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Well, like, from experience-
I know there's tons of
Right.
it, but are they good?
I gotta say it was decent.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm looking at right now. There's a list. So
There's the One Piece game
JoJo's
as
Bizarre
well.
Adventure.
That
That
was
was
also
good. I didn't know Berserk had a game. I don't know if that's good though.
There was the Jump
Yu-Gi-Oh
Force
doesn't
game.
count.
There is
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was a card game before an anime. So
Face of the North Star.
oh, was it? Or was
I
it
actually
anime?
don't know. I don't know which one's first, but it's.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
was
mean,
That's
If,
Paul.
if it's an anime first, then it counts.
I think it was a
Anime-
manga
No,
first.
anime
it's a-
first. Well, manga then anime.
Manga then
the
anime, yeah.
then- okay, well, let's make it into a card game and then become a.
Okay, so then it counts. It counts. It counts. If it was
I
before
don't
that,
know
then
if
it
I would
counts.
count that,
But it's a card game. That's different.
If
Talking about video
based off
games.
of an anime though, but it
came
became
from a
a,
manga.
No. I thought we were talking about video games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's a
I'm
video
saying.
game.
Yeah.
yeah. But he said like,
But the video
Po-
game is the card game.
But he said
Like,
like
you just
Pokemon doesn't
digitally-
count because the
Yeah.
game came out before the anime. But I'm saying if the anime came out for the game, then it's counts.
I think it's more known or the better is the actual card game, not the video game based off the card game. Just like
But
there's
a
the
lot of people
Pokemon.
play the video
Yeah,
game,
but there's like the
card game.
Pokemon game that's actually based off the actual trading card game of Pokemon,
Yeah,
which is
Pokemon
not as
TCG
good
is
as
not
the
as good
yeah.
as- yeah.
That's the thing. That so
Oh, David gets me. Thank you.
yeah. I got you. Are we just waiting for Mr. Mish to say something?
I'm just wondering. Like, I'm not saying that they're all bad, but I feel like a lot of them get carried by their IPs. It's just like, oh, like I've
Yeah.
never heard of a. Is there?
I agree with that.
I don't think there's a single good My Hero game, even though they probably released
They
at
had,
least 4.
they had a BR one, which was
The
fun.
Rumble
fun
is
for like
really
10
hard.
minutes.
The Rumble, the Royal Rumble.
It was,
Is it
fun.
good?
It was fun for 10 minutes. and
It's-
then we
it's
lost
Fun for
the
10.
channel.
This is what I'm.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's hard. It's a very steep learning curve. That's their big
Okay.
issue.
Okay.
I tried the other one that was on Switch. I forget what it's called.
Am I Hero?
Heroes Mission or something like that. That's not good.
If you actually, look, I would never
There you go.
recommend
Best
if you're
anime
playing,
games.
if they're releasing an anime game, don't play the first version. You just went to No, seriously.
Okay.
Because they usually have to develop and trying to bring a little more fully into the story and also the fighting mechanics. A great example of that would be the Naruto series as well. If you play the very first Naruto
that one's
game,
Ninja
ass.
Storm.
yeah,
I like the last one.
exactly.
The last one was okay.
And that's what like I stopped buying until they actually finished wrapping everything up. And the last one, like I said, I like a lot.
So based off what we're saying, yes, most majorities are crappy
bad.
anime
Okay.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, sadly.
I'm not saying they're all bad. Just I figure
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of them get carried by, and I feel like most Dragon Ball games
And I wish
have
they
been good.
brought some of the games into the States before, because I think there's some other games in Japan only that are actually pretty good, but because never got localized, they wouldn't know about it.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah, Anime Expo was happening. They announced a couple other things as well. I'm trying to remember what else. What else I told you yesterday?
There wasn't any like big, huge ones. I think they released a poster right for the third core of Bleach,
That's right.
but just a poster. I think. And I
Third?
think it was
You
a
mean-
trailer.
Or is it fourth?
Isn't it the third?
Third.
Isn't it supposed to be 4 cores or was it?
Yeah, but this is the third one
No, I'm
they're
just trying to pat.
Yes, there's 4, but they released it for the third because the third hasn't been released. You fool.
Thank you. Jeez. Fucking shit.
Yeah, they also were announcing. I think there was the Trigger did a panel as well recently.
Yes.
And there was a controversy because somebody was actually performing in front of the panel or something like that, from what I read this morning.
What do you mean performing?
Somebody was speaking at the panel, and then next thing you know, 2 group of individuals jump on the front of the stage and start dancing or moving, waving away a flag for some reason, just to get their attention. Yeah.
That's pretty normal.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Baku's fucking loser.
I know they probably
You're hurting
announced
Paul's
it,
feelings.
but then again, I don't know if
No,
it
Taco,
was.
he said
It should be announced again because they announced it a couple of days before. Demon Slayer, they wrap out the new season, and the last season is going to be broken down into 3 movies.
Which I heard everybody's super excited about.
This guy's a fan of it.
I hate it. It's so stupid.
If they're like TV movies, okay.
No, they're
gonna be, like,
released in
movie
theaters.
I'm
Which
not
again-
paying. I'll pirate it. This is where you pirate people. It's okay.
It's not that. It's not that. It's that it's going to be across multiple years. Again, we hope. I'm pretty sure
get
that's what's
it.
going to happen.
I
would.
understood that.
I would think if they're smart, they would release one movie, and then 6 months later the next one, then 6 months later.
So a year and a
that
half
one.
still. I have to
Year
wait
and
a
a
year and a
half
half.
And
And then that's not even if we already know they're in pre-production or production of the
They're
film.
already in
We don't
production.
even know. We don't know. We can't assume that.
If they're going to be announcing it, that means like they're wrapping up.
It's true because when they announced like the Swordsmith Village arc, they didn't announce that till like way later that they were actually doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if by the end
I'm
of the
gonna
year
wait
we
until
get
I
it.
hear something. I would like for them to announce this saying, "Hey, these will be out in all 3 of these films will be out in under a year." Like if they did that, if they,
doubt
No,
if they
it's
keep
going to be
telling
in
me-
their year.
no, if they said
Think
that, then
about
I'll
it.
be
Attack on
down.
Titan,
Okay.
how long did that took?
Yeah, that was
Titan's
the worst
shit,
thing
though.
ever.
Attack on Titan's garbage when it comes to that
Well,
stuff.
that's the thing because
Trash.
of Demon Slayer, because when the movie came out, it made so much money. People were like, well, let's do this. Let's make more movies about this. And
I hope it
Lo and
flops.
behold,
I hope it flops.
I think people are going to like it.
I
Because
know
at this
people are gonna
particular
like it. I'm
point-
saying I hope it flops.
See,
but
they
it's
made
not
a
gonna
movie
happen.
and then they did a recap
Pipe dream.
movie, which was a waste of time, honestly speaking.
They've done it like 3 times,
Two
and they
times.
made a live action. And then they did a play.
Demon Slayer live action?
Oh, I'm talking about Attack on Titan. My bad.
No.
They milked
But I
that
think
shit for
at
all
this
it was
particular
worth,
point,
man.
I preferred for them to actually release movies than have like a movie special.
I don't want a movie.
Between-
I just want my
between those two.
season. That's all I want is my season.
But they want it to look good.
No, because you were complaining about this season. Like, how are they going to wrap out everything in just in this particular season?
They're gonna make it
They
good.
were going to wrap it up. I know that. But again, if they have a season, then I have my 12 episodes to finish the series. I don't have to wait and watch it 2 hours every 6 months or every year.
You did. It's called Attack on Titan, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, you did.
I-
and you enjoyed it. That's your fault.
I did enjoy it, but I
Your
didn't enjoy
fault.
waiting
You
for
could have
it.
been upset.
Well, just
I was upset.
Wait.
I'm still upset. I'm still upset the way that they went about this. I think is the stupidest thing ever.
but doesn't matter. Like looking back, you can just watch all the episodes all together and your movie. Next
No, I
year.
didn't want to wait 3 years to get the final of the season. We're having the final season
You're
be broken up
waiting
to
already as
3,
it
4
is.
times.
You read the manga like a year or 2 ago. You still have to wait.
They still wanted to watch it. Watch it good. I don't want to watch. I don't want to do it this way. And Demon Slayer is even further down my list on animes I'd watch. So I already know what happens. I'll kind of be like, I don't know if I'm going to watch it.
But I gotta say, if it is a movie, they're gonna put more emphasis, like better animation. I'm guessing it's gonna be a movie. The music, it's gonna be more.
I don't know how much better it's going to be. Ufotable has done a great job with all of their seasons. Either way, visually, so it doesn't make. If they add more CGI, then I'm going to be pissed because I don't like it. In Mugen Train, it was
They're
black.
gonna have to because of the place they're going into at the end.
Yeah, but that was
Guys, spoilers.
that's gonna be a lot of CGI there.
The
And then with
scenery.
with their breathing techniques, that's gonna be CGI too. And then when they're walking off in a weird spot, it's gonna be
Breathing
CGI as well.
tech. Come on, Diego.
My bad. They breathe.
it's fine.
They have a breathing problem.
I've only seen the first 2 episodes.
Oh well.
Just wait 5 years and then you'll have the entire series completed.
I will not continue watching.
He wants to be under that 10 butt number.
Yeah, I gotta be under 10 enemies.
Not for long.
Like what Chad's at. Like he wants to be like I'm 10 and under for animes.
For enemies.
Yeah. So hopefully they announce something else. Don't remember what else, but I guess people are having a good time over there.
Well, it's still going on right now at the time of this recording, so we'll have to see what else they announced today.
They announced some anime that I didn't care too much, like something about Shield Hero.
I don't know. I never cared for Shield.
Rising
Hero,
of the
so
Shield Hero.
I think so.
Shield
season
Hero.
4, season 5. I don't know how many seasons are at.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, I wish you could tell you more, but I'm spacing out of.
It's all good. Well, we're gonna before we end though, I did want Mr. Mister to talk to us about. There's an idea that he had that he wanted us to do, and I want to talk about it so we can start getting ready.
Do it.
Oh fuck. Okay. I totally forgot about it until you said it. So I'm like, okay. So what I want to do is I got inspired by it from Trash Taste podcast, is where we each get assigned a person and we're gonna assign them a movie to watch that they have never watched, play 1 hour of a game that they never played, watch an episode of a show they've never watched, and then
Random episode.
the first episode.
The
final episode.
like an hour.
No,
They watched
An hour's worth.
no, that was playing a game. An hour.
No, also about episodes too.
No, because
Because they
only
watched 3
them.
episodes.
Oh, okay,
3 or 4
so
episodes.
an hour. Okay, so because Breaking Bad's like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's fine. 1 minute episode.
It's great. Great show.
And then what was the other one? Oh,
Music.
an album of an artist that you've never heard, that you've never listened to.
It doesn't have to be all of that. Maybe you can just pick 1 or 2. But
Yeah, 1 or 2
Oh,
songs.
okay.
I would say the entire album.
Okay, then do the album.
That's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
That's
Unless-
you know what I listen to? They're like an hour and a half long.
Yeah, but we don't like. We're not all of us listen to instrumental music or
But just saying,
freaking
whoever's getting that,
Tool.
it's gonna
Okay,
be-
sorry,
I get you, dude.
One song is 16 minutes long.
it's stupid. Hate Tool.
That's okay.
You just don't appreciate it. That's all.
No, they need to hurry up.
There's
Yeah,
a story
so
to tell.
I mean,
Basically-
3 minutes of the
It's a story to
ambient
tell.
noise. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, anyways, but something like that. We can do that. We don't need to do that much. Or if you guys want to, we can figure that out off screen and we can do that if you want to.
I think
do
we
it.
should do it. I think we should do it like once a week, each a new thing.
Like 1 week do the game, 1 week
1 week do the movie, 1 week do the
Okay.
album,
Okay.
1 week do the
Yeah.
other thing.
And we all get different ones. We don't have to get the same thing. So let's say if I
I'm
never,
gonna probably the easiest one for most of these. Like,
if
oh
I
yeah,
never
there's-
played this, you guys recommend something to me. If I haven't seen something to me, like that I haven't seen,
Yeah,
I'm
and
back
then
and
give
forth.
your
It's
honest
something that you
opinion on
haven't
it.
touched, like at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like for me, it's like a lot of Hispanic music. Like I don't know, listen to any of that stuff.
you can
He's
Only
lying.
Mana.
I'm pretty sure he will. He'll be like, oh no, I have. I listened
No,
to
the
this
only
before.
like I've never listened to Elefante. I've just heard of Elefante because you guys have said, "Oh, let's go see Elefante." I'm like,
it was good.
yeah,
that first album's
That was-
legit.
like I don't know anything.
That
about
whole
that,
album is good.
you know, or whatever, you know.
Or should we like do thematic, like one
No, not
one
thematic.
week?
That's,
Hey, we'll talk about music. Or-
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I
said.
just said.
That's what
We'll do
so-
1 week with music, or like 1 week movie.
Okay, yeah,
One
game.
week game, 1 week in the
cetera.
last week.
And then if you
the-
want
Are you
to
gonna
do,
do-
like, if you want to do like a review on it too, you can.
Are we actually gonna do?
because you're gonna talk about it next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys want to
books,
start?
the first chapter of a book.
Do you guys
Well,
want-
we could do books.
hour?
too. An hour of a book. Okay, there we go.
Read 3 chapters. Don't read 3 chapters.
I
in a
say an
book.
hour.
Where it is, depends.
An hour.
That all
Read 3
varies.
chapters.
Well,
It all
Mary,
varies.
Yeah, it varies.
Okay.
I say an hour.
How do you?
That's the third page.
What topic do you guys want to start?
Huh?
What kind
Do
of genre do you guys
want to start? Do we want to discuss this on, or do we want to discuss this
We
off?
can discuss this off and get. it
Let's
situated.
let's do this first. Let's do. Who's gonna do
Because
Who's
we
gonna pick for who?
still have to do that, so I guess we can wait and do that off screen because we still have to
Yeah, so we
decide
have to
who's
decide
getting
who's
who.
going to be who, and then we'll decide the order of which week we're going to do each thing.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
Okay,
sounds good. All right, perfect. Well, thanks guys for watching. This is always fun to do. Remember, you can watch these first on our YouTube channel, and if you want to listen to it, just listen to it. I mean, if you have YouTube Premium, you can just listen, or you can go to all of the podcast streaming services like Spotify, Apple, Google. We're all there.
Netflix.
That doesn't stream podcast.
So it's movie, album, show, game, and book, right?
Yes.
Those 5. Okay.
So yeah. So and remember, you can follow us on all our social media accounts: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Do we have anything else? Yeah,
Well,
at
my-
Chimino Podcast, capital C, capital N, capital P. Thanks so much, guys, for listening. We'll see you next time. This is David the Smash Fan.
Mister.
Vaporeon, my
Yeah,
Pepsi is gone.
it's a Dr. Pepper. Gosh dang it! And Shark King. That's how we lose the sponsors, dude.
This is Chimino Podcast. Oh my god.